So there I was, sitting in my chair at 5 p.m. Eastern on September 2nd, 2021. I was trying to figure out what the next Geoguessr video should be. Because, you see, I've been blind, I've done the dumbest test, I've done an impossible test, I've done the hardest test, and I even did a map where I was just in McDonald's. So naturally, I was thinking, what is a good Geoguessr theme that could stump me? And that's when it hit me. I was doing this all wrong. I was approaching this the wrong way. If I really want to create a challenge for myself, I should be picking a map that goes directly against logic and intuition. And so that is when I found the Misleading Map. So the map is exactly what you would expect. It's going to drop me in a location and it's going to attempt to mislead me so then I choose the wrong location. So this should be very interesting. Let's get into it. Okay guys, I hope I don't embarrass myself. This looks like China, but it's not China. You want to know how I know? Because he's not Chinese. It's just a fact. And I know what you're thinking, well, he could be living in China. This is not China. They're trying to mislead us, guys. Remember, the name of the map is Misleading Map. I've never been to China. Actually, that's a lie. I've been to Hong Kong. But that's not really China. I'm not going to move around. I feel like it's cheating if I move around. How about this? I'll do 2 clicks. I could do 2 clicks. 1 click, 2 click, red click, blue click. All right, that did nothing. In fact, this is a lot worse now. I think I made it much worse for us. I'm going to go ahead and say, because they are driving on the left side of the road, I think we're in South Africa or Lesotho. How about we drop it right in the middle and I'll put it right here. Kinda hype. It was basically right there. Don't ask me how I know that. I'd say we're 1 for 1. Let's move to the next one. A temple of some sort. It makes me want to say India, but I don't think it's going to be India. My instinct is saying that this is Mediterranean type architecture. I'm going to use my 2 clicks. 1 click. That was a bad click. Do we exit maybe? Let's exit with the 2nd click. Okay. We got it inside of a cathedral. Oh, that's Arabic. Interesting. Wait, this is useful. Wissenschaft ist in Kronverstand. Okay, that's German, right? It's got to be German. I'm going to go on a limb and say we're in Germany. So those clicks were actually useful. Let's go Nuremberg, where the trials were. Wow, dude, we are killing it. Heidelberg, wait a second. Isn't this the location for Monster? Dude, we are killing it. I'd say we're 2 for 2. Oh my gosh, I know what they're trying to do here. Dude, I'm stumped. I'm stumped. Why do I feel like this is San Francisco? I just feel like this is San Francisco. I have no reason as to why I think it's San Francisco, but I just think it's San Francisco. I'm going for it. Does it snow in San Francisco? And why is that such a fun word to say? San Francisco. Let's shoot San Francisco. Oh, you know what? I know you're going to say this is BS. I was going to say Oregon, which at least is a little bit closer to where it was. It was in Vancouver. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. All right. Oh, we're in Canada. I've been around for a while. I'm an old head, so I know a farce when I see one. This is not Canada. In fact, this is the Canadian Embassy in London, in the United Kingdom, in Earth, in universe. I don't know what comes next. I think this is just London. I kind of BS'd when I said it's the embassy in London, but why not? It's gotta be. Okay, we are killing this, guys. I did not expect to do this well on the first try. Next up, the Hakka Benevolent Association. I think what I quickly realized about this map is that they throw us in a lot of Chinatowns, and then they expect us to think we're in China. But I know better that we're not in China. In fact, I would go as far to say that we are once again in the Americas region. So I'm gonna have to use my 2 clicks here. Let's try and go this way, right? It looks more promising over there. 1 click. That was a very good click. I see the Pacific Gas and Electric Company. Clay Street. Is that in New York City? No. Oh my gosh, I don't know where we are. Oh, I don't know where this is. What is that building? Clay Street. Is this San Francisco? It's hilly. It could be. I think this is San Francisco. I think this is San Francisco. There's my 2nd click. Let's see if there's anything else. Dude, I don't know. I'm just gonna rip it. I don't know my skylines that well. Oh my god, it's San Francisco. We were right. Oh, well, I was right. You guys didn't do anything, but... Well, no, you guys are right. We share this victory. There's Chinatown. Throw it right in there. 5,000 points. Oh my god. 20.6k points in our first try on misleading. Maybe we just got lucky or something with those 5 drops. So let's do this again. Aha. This is Las Vegas. The reason I know this is Las Vegas is because I've actually been here before, and there's a casino called Paris. And I think it's a bit cheesy, to be honest with you guys. But this is also the Arc de Triomphe, which is in France, in Paris, but they like to trick you, I guess. How about we even find it? Let's get perfect points on this. There it is right there, so let's drop it right there. Perfect. This one, France cars. I have a feeling this is in France, right? I am so confused right now. There's so many mixed signals I'm getting. Feels like I'm talking to a girl on Hinge. So there's a French car, there's UK license plates, there's Polish signs, and there's a German blur. What do I do in this situation? I do have 2 clicks, so let's use it. 1 click. I think these are French poles. I do. I think these are French poles. I think we're in France, like the countryside of France. Here comes my 2nd click. No way that's what I did with that click. I just botched that click. All right, I'm going for it. I'm just going France. I think those are French poles. I think everything leads up to this being France. Nancy's a beautiful name, so let's go Nancy, France. Okay, it was in Belgium. Distance-wise, we were fairly close. They gave us absolutely nothing. If I had to take a guess, I would say that we are driving on the right side of the road. The sun is showing us to be somewhat north, which makes me believe we're in something maybe Scandinavian. I personally think we're in Iceland, all right? That's what I would say right now. I think we're around the golden circle in Iceland. Let that be known. I'm going to use my clicks here, okay? 1 click. Did nothing for us. 2nd click, here it goes. I know these. Is this New Zealand? I am in 2 totally different areas of the world. If I could only confirm what side of the road we're driving on, because then I could rule out all the Scandinavian countries. I just don't know the antenna meta. Do they put antennas on the front or the back of cars? Now that I'm thinking about it, why would they put an antenna on the front of a car? This is on the back of the car, and this is going to be the left side of the road, and these are New Zealand bollards, and I ought to be a little more confident in my guesses. So how about we say New Zealand, and we're going to go Glenarchy. I don't want to talk about it. Here we go. Okay, they literally just threw me on a hill. How am I supposed to know where I am? They threw me on a hill. This has got to be cap. I don't know. What am I supposed to do with this information? It's just a bunch of white people hiking. This could quite literally be anywhere on Earth. I don't know what's misleading about this. Misleading implies that I'm being misled or misdirectioned by some clue. I wouldn't even know this if this wasn't Misleading Map. Okay, I'm going to check the sun, which actually might end up being useful because it shows we are in the southern hemisphere, which means we could be in New Zealand because I do know that there's a lot of green hills in New Zealand. We could also alternatively be in Chile because it does look rather cold and mountainous, and I do know that the southern point of Chile has that as well. I'm going to shoot New Zealand. Let's go New Zealand, like, here. Okay, it was the Falkland Islands. I would have never guessed that in my entire life, so... Now this is something I can get behind. Oh, let's do it. C12. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite number-letter combination. We have 2 clicks. I feel like that's going to help us a lot here. There's 1. Okay, Mezquita Bab-ul Islam. So do they want me to think I'm in the Middle East? Am I not in the Middle East? I feel like I'm in Jordan. Let me click again. 1 more click. Tabor El Verano. Okay, wait. Oh my god, wait, I just saw something. Where is it? I just saw something. Okay, black and white pole equals Peru, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to lock in Peru, okay? I know it sounds crazy, but you got to trust me here. I'm going to lock in Ayacucho, Peru. It was Peru. It wasn't Ayacucho, but it was Tacna. Somebody taught me a long time ago. They say if you see black and white, it means you're in Peru. Not as many points as I'd like, but who knows the city? We only have 2 clicks. Big mountains. I don't know where this is. I feel like that's a common theme right now. 1 click. That click was so useful because I think 1 more click and we're going to have good signs. Here's our 2nd click. There we go. Centro Comercial. Farmacia, Kiosco, Locales Comerciales, Escorpio, Las Linas. All right. Now, this may seem crazy to you guys, but I'm pretty sure we're in Argentina. So we saw a little bit of Spanish But also we have a black car, and when the Google car is black, it typically means you're either in Argentina or Uruguay, and I don't think there's snowy mountains in Uruguay. So this might just be the Patagonia region of Argentina. Let's go all the way south to Puerto Bandera. It was Argentina, but it was a lot more north. Do we take that? Does that feel good? Whatever. All right, Washington State University, Vancouver. I'm going to go on a limb and say that this isn't lying to us. So let's just go Washington State, Vancouver. I'll even find the campus. Okay, there's a big issue, and it's that I can't find the campus, which means I'm probably being misled. Okay, we are definitely in the United States because they have maximum in Canada and they have speed limit in the US. So it means we're actually going to be in Washington State. But then the question is, where? I'm using one of my 2 clicks, and I think I'm going to go this way. There's one. Not sure we're going to get anywhere with this, guys. All right, final click. Hail Mary time. Anything to go off of. All right, I'm going to go on a limb and say that this is going to be in Spokane, Washington. Oh, dude, why didn't people tell me there was a Vancouver in Washington? Well, I guess there was no way you guys could have told me, but final round. Hollywood. I'm not going to look at anything else. I'm just looking at this. We are in Bollywood, which is in India. I don't know where in India, but watch this. I want to say it's in Mumbai or Pune. I'm probably mispronouncing that. I want to go Pune, maybe? Oh, we got to get this right. Okay, I'm going to... Which one do I go to? Which one do I go to? Which one do I go to? I'm going Pune. Something in my head is saying Pune is where Bollywood is. I'm clicking it. Oh, it was over here. Well, I guess Bollywood just means the film industry in India, right? But I thought, like, their Hollywood was in Pune. Little unsatisfied, so I'm going to do one more. And the goal is to get 20,000 points. If I don't get 20,000 points, I'll delete my YouTube channel. An airport, and it says China Airlines. Why do I feel like we're not in China? But then again, China Airlines probably only travels to a couple of spots. Maybe we're in Taiwan. One click. Okay, there's definitely Chinese, so I think it could be Taiwan. Final click. How about we shoot Taiwan? Let's go Taipei, Taiwan. We're right in there. Guess we're at the airport. That was hype, that last round. This is the lowest quality I've ever seen on anything. I get that there's a flag right there. There's a Mexican flag right there. I don't know what they want from me here. Wait a second. Guys, we're in Puerto Rico. Trust me, we're in Puerto Rico. I've been to Puerto Rico before, and I remember it looking somewhat like this. This could be a complete throw, but trust me, I think we're in Puerto Rico. Like, I think this is just San Juan. Oh my gosh. That's one of my favorite guesses of all time. Obviously wasn't Mexico because of the flag, and that's meant to be misleading. And then that vacation from 2014 kicks in, and then bop, we got it. Almost 5,000 points too. All right, now we have to win. So they're trying to confuse us with Thai. Is this not just Thailand, though? This feels very Thai, like extremely Thai. It says Thai. There's a Thai flag. I'm going to read this sign first, I think. So let's do one little baby click here. It still looks very Thai to me. Everything checks out. This guy has a temple in Thailand. That's what I'm thinking. I'm using my final click, and I'm going to go all the way over here. Oh! I think that was a good click because I'm pretty sure that's Hindi. This just got extremely interesting. Are we in Thailand or are we in India? That is not Thai script. I love how I'm saying that like I'm an expert in East Asian languages. But I'm sorry, that is not Thai script. I don't know what it is, and I'm a little confused right now. But I'm going to go ahead and say that we're in South India. And maybe I'll hedge it by going at Visakhapatnam because it's somewhat close to Thailand, I guess. It was India, but India is so damn big that we only got 3,000 points. But I guess 3,000 is fine. We're still pacing okay. I count that as a dub. Is this just not Ireland? Roux. Roux is French. I'm trying to think. Do they want me to think I'm in France? Or do they want me to think I'm in Ireland? I'm pretty sure they'd want me to think I'm in France because it's more common knowledge that Roux is street in French than it is that Ireland roads look like this. But I am going to use my 2 clicks just to be sure, because you never know with this map. I'm going to go ahead and go forward. If If we can confirm left side driving, that would be clutch. Here comes the second one. All right, there's no confirmation here, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to go ahead and say Ireland. I think that they were trying to mislead us with Rue. So let's go right in the middle near Athlone, because we don't know where exactly it's going to be. Jersey. That's my state, too. All right, in order to complete this, so we have 16,108 points, which means we need 3,892 points in order to get to the 2,000 threshold. 20,000 threshold, I'm sorry. I am stumped early, and I'm stumped. I see a ton of Thai again. Thai is everywhere. It even says Thai. The biggest thing for me here is right side driving, because they don't drive on the right side of the road in Thailand, so clearly it is in Thailand. One click. Give me something, baby. Give me something, baby. Nothing was given. Wait a second. Gonsberg.com. This truck has piqued my interest. I think we're in maybe a Thai district of the Philippines. That's my best guess. If I'm profiling the people, I could see them being Filipino, but I'm really not too sure about this. I guess I'll just use my final click. I'm leaning Philippines right now. All right, let me just review this again. We're right side driving, which is only available, I think, in 4 countries in the Southeast Asian region. So it would be the Philippines, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. I don't think we would be in Vietnam, and the reason I say that is because typically the Google car in Vietnam is a motorcycle. Also, I don't think they're close enough to Thailand to have like a Thai town. The other thing I'm thinking is it could be Cambodia or Laos. If it is Cambodia or Laos, I'm just dumb because I don't know the difference in the script. I could be reading Cambodian right now. I just have no idea. I'm starting to think this is maybe Cambodia because maybe this is just Cambodian script because it looks very much like Thai. All right, I'm going to use my last click. Let's just go forward. Did that do anything for us? I don't think it did anything for us. Boys, we are done. The dream has died. I thought it was alive. It looks like we're done. I am going to shoot probably Cambodia or Laos because I'm kind of off of the Philippines now. They're so far apart. We have to just choose one. It's probably Cambodia because I think Lao lettering is a little bit different. If I'm going to die on any hill, I'd want it to be the Cambodian hill. So let's shoot the capital. We'll go to Phnom Penh, Cambodia. We need 3,800 points. No fucking way. I'm ending the video right there. No shenanigans, no anything. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bells, all that good stuff. Peace out.